Okay. Hello, welcome back to Corpse Party Book of Shadows. Yeah, the game was on PSP. I think that's like where most people got it. I actually have Diabolic Lovers on PSP. It's a Japanese version though, so can't play it. Thought it started as a computer game. It might have. Honestly, I'm not too sure. I'm not too in depth about the development of the game. All I know is that I played it on PSP and I loved it, and it left a really lasting impression on me. Alright, let's go ahead and get into Demise. See what this chapter has in store for us. Uh-oh. Alright, right off the bat. Oh, we're starting from this point. Why was I lying on the ground? My vision was blurred and indistinct. Maybe it was the blow to the head? Or maybe it was because of all the tears in my eyes. I've been forced out through the infirmary door and tossed like a rag doll into the hallway. I see. Also, if I remember, this got adapted into an anime. When I heard from YouTuber that creepy reading is even more violent than the games, I haven't seen the anime myself, but I have seen clips of it. And yeah, it is very brutal. I could barely breathe and was completely unable to move. I wish I could slip away into unconsciousness, but my agony was keeping me in the moment. My abdomen. Put my hand to it without thinking, and sharp pain flew through my palm as well. Looking down, that whole area of my body was soaked with blood, liberally pieced by large pieces of glass, many of them the size of drafting triangles. I was certain some of them must have sliced all the way into my internal organs. Oh, okay, so this is slightly different from the original. Why was this happening to me? I usually stay away from horror games and stick to things I'm comfortable with. Comfort zone like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Metabots. Metabots, that sounds familiar. Bananas? Corpse Party, it's been a while since I last saw this. Hi Mr. Egg, hi Dark Batman, welcome to the stream. How are y'all? I could really go for some banana bread. Through my veil of tears, I could just barely make out the face of a young girl with an unearthly blue glow about her. Y'all hear that? What instrument makes that sound? Doing great, just came home from work. That's good to hear. Doing good, just checking up how you're doing on YouTube. Well, my YouTube channel is doing great. I myself, I'm alright. All things considered. She was looking right at me and seemed concerned. No. She got closer. I could read her expression more clearly. She was smiling. Smiling and staring into my soul with one good eye and one empty socket. Is the anime adaptation good? I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it either, but what I have seen, it is pretty gory. Metabots starting as an RPG game similar to Pokemon, but with robots. It was an anime which later got dubbed into English on Fox Kids. Was it that show with like the chibi robots? It's a trap? Yeah, don't trust ghost children. I would expect no less, yeah. Horror shows, especially Japanese horror, it really like grabs you. Yeah, that one. Oh, I thought so. Oh my god, it's been so long since it's been so long, but I still remember like a little bit of it. Sick banjo solo. Not sure if it's a banjo. I'm not. I want to say it's a kote, but I don't think a kote can make that sort of noise. All at once, I was pulled up into the air with incredible force by the other two faintly glowing children. One of my arms was being held by the spirit of a young boy, while the other was being held by the spirit of what I assumed to be a little girl. I couldn't tell for sure since everything above her jawline was missing, leaving me with no facial features to read. It's interesting, despite not being good with horror, I always gravitate towards horror content creators. I think some things like just if it has like a horror element to it, it like grabs people. At least that's what I think. Have you tried Power World before? I haven't, but it is on my wish list. I'm gonna catch a Depresso and name it Mini Me. Her head was like half-eaten fruit, with the bottom teeth in place in place of seeds. I could see her vocal cords flutter in and out of flutter, and her throat contract with every giggle. Based on her size, I'd estimate she's still in early grade school age. She held my arm tightly, and her shadowy silhouette gazed at me innocently. Her voice box gyrated a little, and her throat opened and closed rhythmically, producing a gurgling sound that might have been a chuckle. And then said, "Oh, God." I remember Metabox was Metabee. In Metabox, Metabee was the voice of Joseph Moteki, who I remember him voicing Rocky Canyon from my childhood show Rescue Heroes. I might have heard of that show, but I haven't seen it. All three children were now staring right at me as if they were suddenly in ants' movements. Or wait. All three children are now staring right at me as if they were studying an ant's movements. just before squishing it with their thumbs. One single, rough motion, I found myself flipped 90 degrees downward. I was facing the ground, and I could sense myself moving forward rapidly. Translation, please? I think she was saying, let's paint a picture. You can be the paint. And I know exactly what's coming, so that's really messed up. Oh! Should I censor this? It should be fine. What a strange sensation. I was now staring up at the wall from the floor. It's so over. Mayu deserves so much better than this. There was a large slathering of chunky red bits strewn all over it. Their dull earth tones clashed heavily with the wall's worn-out gray hues. It looked almost as if someone had winged a juicy pomegranate against it. Thought there might, except this was no pomegranate. It was a person. Might be too late to censor it. Yeah, I am Oh Jesus, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm still a little unsure of what to censor and what not to censor. The first stream I did, yeah. Corpse Party is, you know what, maybe I should like make like a pin comment. Hang on a sec. Alright. I believe, yeah. Maybe you should just in case. Yeah, because should have done this from the very start. I try to take care of making content warnings for my short stories, and I need to like do better for like streams like this. If you're wondering, I'm doing good. Earlier, I went to the swap meet to find Pokemon cards, to find bootleg booster packs, and even bootleg stuff for the amazing digital circus. Ooh, was it interesting bootleg stuff? I think bootleg is like a pretty crazy rabbit hole to go down. It was me. My limbs were ripped clean off. My belly had burst open into a conglomeration of glistening blood and entrails, and other miscellaneous body fluids. The force of the impact was enough to scatter parts of me all the way to the ceiling. I was an unsightly mess of slimy globules and viscera. The smell was intensely foul, but then it was a conglomeration of raw meat after all. Never mind the fact that it was my meat. And I was just a head. A severed head, torn off at the neck on impact, staring up at what was left of me. My last moments of consciousness. Chibi Flareon? Oh, that sounds cute! Want a collection of soda pop, on get the collection, soda pop collection of Jirachi for Christmas? Aw, that sounds pretty rare though. I don't personally mind, I expect it from the series, but others might prefer it this way. Yeah, there's still, there might still be people that don't know, like, exactly what Corpse Party is known for. Nochi, last time I did this, Nochi came in at a very unfortunate time, and well, I stalled for, like, as long as I can before I kept going. Kind of nice that she didn't even notice she expired. I think she knows. I think that she's just... This is just her last thoughts. Mayu deserved so much better than this. I forgot to mute my phone again. Oh. Oh, I thought she was looking at it as if she was a ghost. Nope, she was literally ahead. Although, they say like you decapitate someone, their nerves kind of like go a little wild in their face, making it look like they're still blinking. Bootleg plush I saw was a green toad. Zoop. Oh, mini Wobbleplet! That's so cute. Is Maya the one with the little brother? I'm not. No, I believe that would be Seiko. Pokemon Center tag to be exact. Ooh, nice. You always find some cool stuff, Sage. So I think Mayu experienced like a memory from a different timeline. Let me, real quick, let me see if I can... What does all mean? Yeah, let's go with this. And get them mostly I don't trust, only if they're plush of the character that has been made online. Bootleg of Flapple on Etsy, which is too much. Oh yeah, Etsy has some cool stuff on it though. I did find my Fenrir necklace from Final Fantasy VII on there. Pretty cool. I still have it. There's no response. There was only a deep, all-encompassing silence that hung in the air like a fog. I haven't made an official Flapple plush, even a Gigaman's plush for Appleton or Flapple. Also nice. But you can like Gigantamax. Damn. Okay, that was a completely wrong word. I apologize for that. I did think about getting like Sword and Shield, but I'm not really a fan of like the story. I don't think I think a lot of people aren't really a fan of the story. Also, if this is anything like the last chapter, Mayu might be in for a worse fate than what she experienced in the first game. She had a post-mortem experience and she thinks this is a prank. Well, we all tell ourselves little lies to get through the day, and in times of stress, we try to rationalize the unexplainable. This is pretty much what she's doing, and it's pretty understandable. Like, imagine you wake up somewhere completely different from where you were before, and you're all alone. Your brain is automatically gonna try to rationalize what's going on. Ooh, that laughter just sent a chill down my spine. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. Considering they're high schoolers or something. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's not go in. Hello! Oh, that was the infirmary. I agree with you on Sword and Shield. Team Yell are basically a bunch of Sims for Marnie. They are. Like, I do appreciate the devs trying to put in like the punk rock culture from England into the game, but like it's they kind of flopped on it. Okay, so she needs to meet up with her friend. And boom, there's the shadow drop. Oh, music's a little loud. Let me turn it down. That should do it. Rose is okay, at least. The anime Pokemon journey is just meh for me. Especially with Go, but I haven't watched the anime for a long time. You know, I should like roll credits. Music is going hard. The music is working overtime. Alright, let me see here. Whoops, not that. Okay. Whoop. Okay, so that's the nurse's office. Hall, lab. Let's see, I believe I want to go towards the lab. What's this? Extremely dusty, but from the looks of it, this is the sheet that goes on the infirmary bed. I wonder what that's doing out here. Okay. Whoops. Controls are like still a little funky. Itchy nose. I don't know if it fits the Ghost Horror game, but it slaps. Devs cooked with this. They did. The music in the original game too was pretty awesome. And if you want to check that out, I have played that game on stream. If you want to check that out, I haven't gotten the true end though. That was impossible. They did a rock and roll like team before with Team Go Rock Squad from the first Pokemon Ranger game. Oh my god, I remember that game so fondly. Yo, the grunts from that team kind of reminded me of the Beatles. Doors locked. Like they had like that bowl haircut that like a lot of people had during that time. All you need is love. There's a large hole in the floor here. It would be possible to go any further down this hall in this direction. Ah, that's unfortunate. Alright, guess we go back. Never thought you would compare them to the Beetle of all things. Well, didn't like I remember a couple of the band members had that hairstyle. At least on one of their covers. My memory is still a little fuzzy around those days though. Stereo is packed tightly with desks, making it completely impassable. If he doesn't like to get his hands dirty, then what use is he? Sorry, that sounded really bad. Was H plan you mentioned a few streams ago an Austin Powers reference? Yeah, it was. Did you have my copy in DS? I played again. I think I sold mine a while back, but I still have the strategy guide. Hacked it away somewhere. Large hole in the floor here. Ah. When I got back home, I had bacon, biscuits, and gravy sandwiches for breakfast. Oh, yum. Mario 64. That game looks like fun. I never played it though. I just sunk. Memories unlocked after Mini-Me was mentioned. Well, we can't go there. We can't. Am I going here? I don't think I went in that classroom. Well, let me tell you something. Have y'all ever heard of the Ronald McDonald tapes? I got some cursed knowledge for y'all. Basically, for the live action portions of the movies, they had a little mascot suit for Sunday. The guy who played Mini-Me was in the suit playing a Sunday. Played a little bit of it at my cousin's house. Nice. See if I can get in this classroom. Remember those? They are like so cursed to look at now. Now that I'm older, it's so repetitive. I have no idea why I liked them in the first place. I guess the repetitiveness appealed to my child brain. Was a young girl. She seemed to be in her mid-teens, and she was wearing a school uniform, suggesting she was another student from somewhere. But something wasn't right. Upon closer inspection, I realized that this young girl is very dead. Wonder how much time had passed since she died. Externally, she still looked still looked to be mostly intact. The what now? The Ronald McDonald tapes. They were promotional cartoons that McDonald's released a while back. Let's see, I remember watching the Ronald McDonald tapes on YouTube. It kind of give me the vibes of Rugrats and Real Monsters. You know, the people who were designed. You know, they were designed by the same people. Oh yeah, it's like TikTok for boomers. Oh my god, it is. Ronald McDonald was TikTok before TikTok came into fruition. Alright, let's get back into this. But her internal organs had clearly begun to decay, with various and sundry fluids leaking out into the floor all around her. Drawing it in a more detailed look, I noticed that both her eyeballs had been stabbed with pencils. Tried dialing 110 Japan's emergency services, but the call wouldn't go through.
何もしてあげられないみたい。本当にごめん。吐きそう。人間って死ぬとこんなになっちゃうんだ。
Nana adored Rugrats. So what used to watch it a lot bit back when it used to be on Netflix. At the VHS of the first Rugrats movie. Oh, nice. I had a VHS of All Grown Up, of the All Grown Up one. I wonder if I still have that somewhere. Karasuyama High School. Shiori Fujiwara. Oh, rest in peace. Who's banging on the piano? What does this say? Something written here in chalk. Smells so good. The smell of tasty meat. Where is it coming from? Oh, looks like somebody is losing their mind. Whoa, hello. Wanna watch Austin Powers again? Oh yeah, those movies were so good. You're not mad that I took your name tag, right?
お願い。私の体を隠して。私の体を隠して。あなたはこの遺体の人？遺体を隠してほしいの？今の私を人に見られたくない。どうしよう。力になってあげた方がいいのかな？
Yeah, not touching that. I feel like it would be best to try to help the spirit. You don't want to piss off ghosts.
本当は埋葬してあげられたらいいんだけど、せめて大きな布でもあれば。
I had the VHS tape of the Valentine's episode and owned the DVD of Rugrats Go Wild. Ah. I haven't seen that one. I did remember there was like a thing right outside the nurse's office. Yeah, you... In my personal experience, you do not want to mess with ghosts. They have a way of getting back at you. It's extremely dusty. Oh, yeah. Got both DVD of Rugrats in Paris from a neighbor in the trailer park. Pokemon and Pokemon Indigo League. Ooh, nice. What are ghosts gonna do? Haunt me? Cops will make me sick. You just gotta take my word on it. I don't want to get too into it, but yeah, spirits. Oh, I'm gonna wait until this goes.
ありがとう。女の子ならこういう姿他人に見せたくないっていう気持ちわかるから。その思いやりの気持ちなくさないで。ここでは優しさも友情もいたわりも気が緩むとすぐに腐ってしまうから。
Probably possessed or tear your soul out from your body or throw objects at you. To skull. Yeah, a number of things can happen.
なんだろう。紙でできたお守り？
I lived in a house that was haunted for a while and didn't have a good time there. Didn't to say that, you. Wired paper charm. Ooh.
くれたのかな。なくさないように学生証に挟んでおこう。
Make room for the ghost who's scared to. I've had some experience. I think I've been fortunate though. Laying on the bed, I could sometimes hear springs lower as if someone was getting on the bed. Usually scoot over. Make room for the ghost that's too scared to object. Yeah, that seems like a pretty. That does seem like a pretty mild experience. Still, it might have been very unsettling as it was happening. Where else do I go? Out here? Hi Flash, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. See, I don't know where else to go. We're like pretty limited on places. Let me try here again. Okay, we need another person to help us with that. Let's try in front of the lab, see if that's open now. Yeah, I'm a coward, so it takes those to scare me. The closet doors will open at 3 a.m. and had to put a code anchor in. And getting the handle so it wouldn't open. Or they would imitate the voices of my family while they were gone. Oh, that sounds really scary. But if a plank were laid over it, it might be possible. Okay, we gotta find plank for Meta and Nettie. He's smart, he'll know what to do. Let me check in here again. Just to make sure there isn't anything else in here. Well, darkening's only at 4%. That's crazy. Seen other horror games like this, Yume Nikki, The Crooked Man, Aooni, The Mad Father, and many others. The Crooked Man is an interesting one. Whoops, not that. I've seen Markiplier play the Crooked Man. Not long enough. Damn it, keep hitting the wrong button. Alright, so we go back over here. The Crooked Man and The Wolf Among Us was pretty interesting too. Damn it. Keep hitting the wrong buttons. Remember them being played by different YouTubers in the past, like PewDiePie, Yummy Mash, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye. Although sister didn't have many ghost stories, but she sometimes would be woken up at night by the sound of steps. She sometimes saw some sort of gnome walk around in the room. She could not move. I got a good one. This was while this was a few years back. Me and Nana were letting my cousin and her kids stay with us for a while, and they had just moved out. So it was like 3 a.m. at night, couldn't sleep. I look out my bedroom door and I thought I saw someone walk by. And I thought it was just my cousin coming in and because she forgot something or there was like an emergency or something. Didn't hear anything, so I thought like, oh, I guess she was just getting something. And then I called her the next day and she said that she wasn't there. Wow, that's wild. Yeah. Oh, right. Not that. Alright. Progression. One day when I was a teenager, I woke up to what I thought was an old man ghost standing over my bed menacingly. Whoa. So you saw a ghost? I might have, or I might have been crazy. I remember I was woken up by getting slapped once. Nothing was around when that happened. Ouch. I've heard like some people, they waved my hand through the tornado and the light. Nothing, but then when I cut off the light and went to bed, I swore I saw it and it said, so I said, you said that? I think I've ever seen ghosts personally. Then played Henry VIII on loop and went to bed and never say it again. World is big and strange. Never saw it again. Oh, okay. Let's check out this candle and then I might have like another story. Henry VIII was the most evil earworm songs out there. Oh, I should give that a listen then. Oh, there's hope for us yet. Let me save. save right here. Oh, that violin is like awesome. Just decided if I was gonna suffer, they're gonna suffer if I see supernatural things. You know what? You know what? If it works for you, then that's pretty awesome. So, this is one Nana told me, and I was like much too young to remember. They need to eat lunch. Had frozen Winco pizza. Ooh, frozen pizzas are pretty good. So, Nana told me this a while back. Basically, back in the old property where we used to live, I was like itty bitty, and sometimes I would like sit in the hall, look up at something that what she couldn't see, and like start laughing and doing like little baby babbles at it. I was seeing something that she wasn't seeing, and well, I guess she wasn't really alarmed by it because it wasn't scaring me. But like, it was still a little off-putting. I remember reading about ghosts feeling uncomfortable with nudity, so whenever I felt something was odd in my room, I would tell my friends it somehow. No, I heard something similar with like the Stanley Hotel. There was like a ghost that like didn't care for people, couples, unmarried couples sleeping in the same bed, and she would make it known that she was not comfortable with it. Supernatural place was at a time where it was a supernatural place was at a time where everybody on the property vacationing claimed they were being haunted. Good flash. The door leading out to the covered walkway is frozen in place, as if it's just a decoration on the wall and can't be opened. That's inconvenient. Alright, let's try over this way. Oh yeah, Fatal Frame is a good series if y'all want to check it out. That's another folklore horror game, and it is really good, really good. It really grabs you. Timeshare was on an old Virginia plantation with bad owners. Oh, I see. Yeah, down here in the south, you see like a lot of those houses. Current owners have tried a lot of methods to get the place unhaunted. When I was there, around 90 people complained. Ooh, we got another body. Their skeletal remains here. Whoever this was seems to have died a while ago, as the bones are already bleached white. Judging by the stature and clothing, this was probably a middle school girl. There's a bloodstained box cutter lying on the ground nearby, suggesting a likely cause of death. Student ID name tag is attached to the front of her uniform. Luijigawa High School, Hina Hirose. Aw, poor Hina. Hello.
私はあんたなんて何とも思ってないのよ。ただの友達でも。もう友達でさえない。先生や大人がいないからって。
Oh god.
あんなことするなんて気持ち悪い。
Unforgivable. I thought we were friends. I hope you die in agony.
悪い、死んでよ。
Doors frozen.
叩いてもびくともしないなんて。
So some places weren't haunted, but ours was until they call a pastor and they come by to exercise it. I should probably go before this spirit tries to claw my face off. Oh, hello, child. Just now I was about to leave the entryway. Spirit of a little boy suddenly materialized in front of the door. No problems after that? Well, that's good. I find that cleansing, well, I've heard that cleansing a space with sage might work, but might not repel spirits as effectively. I remember his face. I'm gonna stop the word walls of text.
あの子だ。どうしよう。見つかったらまずい気がする。
I did enjoy the story though. Kind of fun getting a little bit of the paranormal things that I've experienced off my chest. I immediately duck into the shadow of the shoe cubbies, doing my best to stay out of sight. Okay, what do? Do I just leave? Yeah, probably best not to interact with them. Large hole in the floor here. Damn it. Okay, let's try this way. Oh, fuck me!
話して。私はしげにみんなに会いたいの。
Oh, he gave me a heart attack. The paper charmer I picked up earlier suddenly burst into flames. For a split second, then instantaneously turned to ash. My lifeline was gone. Last chance. When I pass, I just want to roam around and mess with people. I was looking to the side so I didn't get the worst of the jump scare boy. Nice. Well, we're kind of screwed now because of the loss of paper charm. Human skeleton still in the process of decaying. Based on the size and uniform, this is probably a male junior or senior high student. If I was a ghost, I'd say, "What's up? What about to attack?" Momijigawa High School. Shunsuke Sasaki.
また人がどうなってるのよ。
The show Dead Like Me is a classic about a young woman who becomes a Grim Reaper. Ooh. Oh dear! Crumpled piece of paper fell from the devil's sleeve of his school uniform. It wasn't long ago that I was wishing for some great disaster to help me alleviate the boredom of everyday life. Guess I should have been careful for what I wished for. If you can find it, it's an interesting watch. If I was a ghost, I'm just gonna be like popping in occasionally on my descendants, being like, "Hey, stop doing that." All I want to do is return to that peaceful, uneventful life I was living back home. Those days I spent laughing, smiling, scowling, or crying may not have seemed like much, but they were what life is all about. Here, I was just suffering. I never realized how much it hurt to go for even one single day without eating anything. I'm so thirsty. I feel like I could die at any moment. Mommy, please, I need my dinner. Fate can't be changed. Let's see. No, let's try it this way. Also, I like yelled like really loud, so I probably scared some of the people in my house. Let's see. I feel like one wrong move and I'll be like, let me save. I feel like one wrong move and I'm gonna run back into that kid again. How's the volume, by the way? It's not too loud, is it? We'll probably go, ooh, nice bone. I like to think that when I'm dead, I can just like hop in once in a while to check on my kids and my grandkids. And then great-grandkids. I remember getting terrified at the idea of someone who had a grudge towards me come back from the afterlife and pull my feet after they pass. Volume is alright. Volume is decent. That's good. Oh, this was a dead end, wasn't it? No, doesn't look like it. I remember in the original game, like there was like some shadow thing that it was like I made it into a short. It was like a light person made of light walking into one of these lockers, and like there was nothing that came of it. It was just like randomly there, and it baffled me for a bit. Shit. I'm kind of scared to turn back. There really isn't anything in this pool that grabs your interest. Oh, look at all that. There's soda cans, there's built boards. That's safe right there. Maybe you just imagine it. No, no, no. It showed up in the short. You can look for it if you want. It was right there. Just some spirit randomly going to the locker, and nothing came of it. There was no item or anything. It was just there. I'm really scared to turn back. Pool is nothing but trash. Yeah. I tell you, the ghost kids in this game are absolute gremlins. Just yell at the kid like Kratos, boy. Thought about how entertaining it would be if someone made a game where the entity cannot be captured by any screen recording software, so viewers would watch a streamer freak out over nothing. Oh my god. Oh my god, that would be so cool. If anyone can figure out how to do that, that would be like really cool. I bet you Dan Salvato can figure it out. He pushed the limits for Renpai when he made Doki DDLC, and it was like a masterpiece. That would be epic. That would be like the ultimate developer troll. Oh, okay, this is the other side here. Alright. Yeah, I haven't been like this on edge since I found the floating head enemy in Fatal Frame. That one freaked me out the most. It would be better if it wasn't disclosed so the streamer thinks that chat can see it and chat thinks that the streamer is hallucinating. Oh my god, you have to do like a complete gremlin of a dev to figure out how to do that. From Mrs. Shinozaki, School Infirmary. If you play on school grounds during free period, don't forget to wash your mouth and hands before returning to class. Harmful germs are always nearby. Huh. Okay. Oh. There are numerous papers scattered on the floor. There seem to be torn out pages from a notebook. The battered notebook they came from is also lying a few feet away. Most of the pages are soaked with blood or sundry fluids, rendering their contents illegible. But a few sentences can be made out here and there. Harley had strong feelings for her for a long time. He's got God's gift to Jock thinks just because he's good at sports. She's here with this godforsaken. This guy sees her like that. If he tries anything, so our kick is won't let him get away with it. She and I will find it back home to get. Though I have I'm scared. Did figure out a backdoor mode for Welcome to the Game 2 devs. Possible though it was creepy. Not Adam, I mean the dev. Yo, wasn't there a stream Markiplier did where he got trolled by the devs in like that truck jumping game? The game dev would use the back door to get into streamers' games and mess with them. Yep, he did. That is... Yeah, that's absolute gremlin troll behavior. Feel bad for taking it, but this notebook might be good to have on hand. Maybe I'll run into the best friend. Or that boy. The human skeleton, still in the process of decaying. Based on the size and uniform, this is probably a female junior or senior high school student. And there's still a name tag pinned to her jacket. Momijigawa High School, Ayaka Shimizu. It's insane, should be illegal. It does sound like it should be illegal. I feel like I should save right now. Right here. Dev was called out for it, but I don't know how far it went. I agree it was too far. There was certainly... Okay, we can't go into 1B. There's certainly a lot worse things the dev could have done with the back door, but yeah, it probably is illegal nonetheless. Fate never changes. That's a problem with it. That's a problem. Whoops. Okay, straight this way. Oh, he doxed someone too? Are we talking about a different streamer dev?
ここはちょっとだけ他の場所より安心する。もしかしたらシゲ兄たちもここに来たのかな。
Oh yeah, doxing definitely not okay. Cool thing I remember a game a dev doing with the game, using an AI via permission control function. I remember correctly for Blackout Club. Not familiar with that game. Does sound familiar though. Sold in Yellow Class newsletter. It's like they just kind of an article of the local newspaper and photocopied it. No, made it up for comedic purposes. Oh, okay. Devs use the sound to troll Mark and the gang lightheartedly. I guess it's like a, I guess what they were doing, it's like a really fine line of like going like really far into like illegal territory. So I think the back door itself was like illegal in and of itself. At least it sounds like it. It's hard to imagine what the bereaved family and friends of the victims must be going through. Classmates of the deceased will be dedicating memorial portraits and flowers in their honor. And the school chorus is slated to sing for them as well. What's this? A rusty key sits on the dev teacher's podium. Tap a note that just says, "Do not use this key under any circumstances." And welcome to the game too. The devs, they did legally questionable and illegal backdoor shenanigans. Let's take it just in case. I know the note says not to use it, but this key could be important. I should take it with me just in case. Blackout end, they told players about end-use permission system, I think. Something stuck to the broken glass on this cabinet door. Seems to be human hair and skin. Ooh, someone got smashed into that. Okay, well, at least with that, they told people that it was there. You joined Card's party so far? I am. The story is like... The story really grabs you. The gap is so big, even a jump wouldn't be likely to clear it. God damn, I gotta go back and I might run into Ghost Boy again. It is definitely scaring and making and unsettling me, and it's... Yeah, that's pretty much its job. So, great job for that. Also, the voice actors are really good at what they're doing. I feel like I could have worded that better. I just made this awkward now. I believe, at least for me, in the last chapter, I'm kind of like through the worst part of it that affects me most. We should give the boy a name. How about Morty? He actually does have a name, but I can't remember what it is. It's been so long. I did make a thumbnail for Higurashi. I think after like I complete a few more games, I can start playing it. I have the light novel, so it's not like a full visual novel experience, but hey, you'll get to hear me narrate through it. I love narrating stories. Door to the reference room seems to be locked. Oh, that might be what the key is for then. It's down here. Interesting? Yeah. I watched through the new Higurashi series, and I didn't realize it was a sequel and not a remake. It's still, I like it for what it is. It's like, it's really good. It's really well animated, well voice acted. How about Mortis? I didn't intend for that to happen. I just wanted to tell you how I felt. Then you had to go and die. Was this in regards to the dead girl I encountered in the entranceway? You seem to be wearing the same school uniform as her. Speaking of horror, do you know about Trillion Frequency and Welcome to Night Vale? I have listened to Welcome to Night Vale back in the day. Kind of fits with the theme. Trillion Frequency is an animated horror show on Netflix. If it's still on there, I'll have to take a look. So Skeletor remains still in the process. I'm still mad at Netflix for taking off Twin Peaks before I could finish it. I was on the last season and everything. Based on the height and uniform, he seems to have been a junior or senior high school boy. There's a pair of spiked shoes lying on the ground nearby. Maybe he was an athlete? His hand seems to have been detached from his body completely. About a radio show in the spooky supernatural town of Krillian. Ooh. There's not a lot of blood on the floor, but nonetheless seems logical to conclude that this was his cause of death. Well, it's Momi Jigawa's high school. Mitsurugi Amano. Callers call in and the host talks to them, usually while they're facing a supernatural threat, talking about town issues. Ooh. Okay, I kind of like it. I like the sound of that. Go back and examine the girl's body more carefully. Okay. There's a box cutter on the floor next to the girl's body. Its blade is jagged and crusted over its blood. It's clearly not usable anymore. I think some episodes are on YouTube. Okay. But everything seems to indicate that this is what was used to kill her. There's a sticker label on the back of the handle with a name written on it. Its owner, perhaps? It says Ayaka Shimizu. The notebook I picked up earlier suddenly fell from my hands. Despite the air being completely still in the room, the pages began flipping as soon as it hit the ground. Most were blank, but the very last page contained few hastily scrawled sentences. Hina is mine. I will always protect her. Always. I'm not about to lose to a man like that. Damn Damano. Hina seems like she might have a crush on him. So what do I do with my feelings then? I can't simply hand them off to someone else. I've made up my mind. I will kill before. Hina, I love you. Oh no. Momijigawa High School, Hina Hirose. There are crooked, hastily scribbled letters in the memo section on the back of the student ID booklet. It's unclear what was used to write them, though it certainly doesn't look like ink or pencil. Starting to doze off. Thanks for the stream. Have a good night. You have a good night too, Mr. Egg. Thanks for hanging out. You're no friend. You're no friend. You're an asshole. You're a pervert. Don't touch me. Don't say you love me. I loathe you. Our friendship is over. So There's like a few theories that I have. One, Kina witnessed her friend kill her the guy she had a crush on. They had a falling out, and then her friend killed her. Or her friend confessed to her, and she didn't take it well, and then her friend killed her. Both are really fucked up. Both are really messed up scenarios that ended in tragedy. But like that's the two likely theories I have. I didn't even want to look at it, but I decided to hang on to the student ID book. I thought maybe it would yield some valuable clues down the line. And I'd do whatever I had to do in order to see Shig and the others again.
友達同士でこんなの悲しい。せめて安らかに眠ってね。
Both are messed up scenarios, they are.
友達。そうか。私は恵まれてるんだよね。みんな楽しくて明るくて可愛くて早く会いたいな。どこにいるんだろう。
I feel really bad for Maya though. All the death flags are being raised and I don't think it's looking good for her. Let's save real quick. I wonder if I take the booklet up to that other girl that we found. Oops, not there. Ooh, our darkness is at like 19%. Let's see.
Maya! Maya!
Both are messed up scenarios, they are. Oh, hello.
Maya!
この声。
Maya! 聞こえるか？返事をしてくれ！
しげにー。しげにー、私ここだよ。しげにー、こっちだよ。聞こえる？ねえ、しげにー。
Maya! どこだ？ Maya!
待って、しげにー、置いてかないで。私ここにいるの。しげにー。
Excuse me, very tired. The calls had stopped. The voice was long gone. He must have wandered too far away.
しげに聞こえなかったの？私の声。
Oh man, that is so disheartening. Poor girl, yeah.
でもきっとまだ近くにいる。しげに聞こえたら答えて。
Alright, which way do we go? I'm assuming this way? If I remember right, in the last game, Mochia and Yuka find Shig in that second wing. So He might be somewhere in there, but we have no way to get into it. Also, I have no idea if this is the right way. And did it say, like, which way to go? Also, like, I didn't save while I was back at that point. So if something happens, might have to, like, skip through some stuff. This does not feel like the right way. Keep expecting more to pop up. Yeah, I am too. You probably got, like, burned by that talisman that we had. Uh-oh. What kind of horror shows or films do you like? Shows like The Grudge and The Ring were pretty, were like, my introduction to horror. Also, Sixth Sense. Even though that wasn't really a horror movie, it did have, some elements to it. Last good suspense watch was, movie I watched was What You Wish For. Ooh, that sounds pretty compelling. See, Friday the 13th I was really into for a while. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Basically, my interests are like a mixed bag. Film about a guy who's jealous of his friend, who tells him his life isn't all it's cracked out to be, and refuses to introduce him to his bosses. Ah, I see. Both are chefs, and the guy is visiting his friend at his home, South America, on vacation. You know what? I think that premise is enough for me to be interested. You don't. Oh, hey, we're going the right way.
ずいぶん探したのにこっちじゃないのかな。どうしてただ会いたいだけなのに。
You can tell me a little more if you want. I'll look it up later though. But yeah, suspenseful stories, suspenseful horror stories, and dealing with like ghosts and like grudges. Yeah, that's the sort of movies that I gravitate towards. Don't want to spoil it for you, if you watch it. Oh yeah, I'll definitely give it a watch if I can find it.
ダメだダメ、こんなことで泣いちゃしげ兄に笑われちゃ。
Oh, hello.
また地震。立っていられなくて私は尻餅をついてしまった。その弾みで学生証を落としてしまう。
Oh no. The scrap of paper from the Sachiko charm must have shaken loose in the process. It slipped out and snaked its way haphazardly onto the floor. Guy and his friend spend some time together, but basically his friend takes drastic measures and he has to deal with the fallout. Snowballs from there. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I also like old black and white horror movies. Like what was it? Night of the Living Dead? Is that I think that's the right title. Was it finally over? I cautiously pull myself back to my feet. And that's when I realized that the floor, no, the whole hallway has changed. Cracks and holes in the floor had somehow been sealed up, and the window that was there before was now completely gone. I couldn't really come to terms with what I was seeing. Was this reality? What kind of hell was I stuck in anyway? Warning if you're sensitive to some subjects like self-vacationing. Ah, okay. Thanks for the warning. I was getting goosebumps all over my body. My mind felt like it was shutting down. Then I saw the Sachiko charm scrap and snapped it back to my
いけない、
senses.
これ大事なんだから。床に落とした切れ端を慌てて拾う。さっき教室でやったおまじない。隣にいたしげ兄やクラスのみんなの笑顔が浮かぶ。体がブルブル震えて、みるみる視界がにじんでいく。どうしてこんなことに。
Oh, Mayu.
そうか。文化会館のステージは貸してもらえなかったのか。
った時は OK もらえたんだけど、やっぱり顧問の先生の許可がないとって。
時代錯誤な対応だな。
仕方ないよ。うちは顧問の先生もあんまり乗り気じゃないし、郊外での公演は難しいかな。
Whoa.
お前はいいのか、それで。脚本はもう仕上がってるんだろ。なんなら俺が交渉してきてやろうか。
I got a protein bar right here. I'm gonna go ahead and open it.
相手が大人だからって場合によっては必要以上に敬意を払う必要なんてないんだ。
Yeah, just because you're older than someone doesn't mean you automatically demand their respect. Respect's earned.
なんだ。
別にしげにって怒ると可愛い顔になるなって。
Morshig's not wrong? No, he's not.
くだらない。
But he is also full of himself.
冗談だってば。ただね、しげ兄が怒ってくれたのが嬉しいの。私って他人と衝突したりとかそういうの苦手だからさ。しげ兄が私の代わりに怒ってくれたみたいで、ちょっとすっきりしちゃった。
相変わらず変わったやつだな。
個性的って言ってほしいな。これでも演劇部の看板女優なんだよ。
True? Yeah.
ものは言いようだよな。
まあね、演技にとどまらず脚本、演出、衣装デザインの才能もあるんだから、自分でも困っちゃうよ。
うん。強いな、マユは。
え？
お前は強いよ、マユ。うまくいかない時もそうやって笑って、昔から自分よりも親や友達を思いやって、辛い時だって人前ではいつも涙をこらえてたもんな。
いや、やだな、しげにってば。そういうのってなんか口説き文句みたい。だいたいしげにいつも私は頼りないって。
These two are like foils to each other. Kind of compliment each other, but like, yeah.
いや、本心で言ってるんだ。強さにもいろいろある。眉の強さはなんていうのかな、うまく言えないが健やかで、お前ならきっと将来どんな困難があっても、もしつまずいて倒れてしまっても泣きながら何度でも立ち上がれる。俺みたいな冷めた人間にさえそう思わせる力があるんだ、お前には。
しげに 違うよ、しげに。私、そんなに強くなんて。私はただ人前で取り繕うのが得意なだけ。本当に辛い目に遭うのが怖いから、みんなが望むようないい子を演じていただけ。しげに、助けてよ。やっぱり眉は俺がついてなきゃダメだなって。また笑ってよ。
鈴本か。
Oh shit. Yay! Yay, we're not alone!
どうしたんだよ、そんなとこで座り込んじまって。
岸沼くん、よかった。無事だったんだね。
ああ、なんとかな。鈴本も怪我とかしてねえだろうな。
平気。涙見られちゃったかな。
おい、鼻出てんぞ。ちょい汚れてっけど、俺のハンカチ使うか。
ありがとう。でもそれは篠崎さんに貸してあげた方がいいよ。
Yay, more people!
え、なんでだよ。
あ、ううん、気にしないで。特に意味はないの。
Yeah, the second another person came, she immediately put her mask back on. I think that's like her coping mechanism. Can't let other people see her being weak. It slipped a little bit, but she's got it back on.
ああ、その篠崎のことなんだけど、お前どっかで見かけなかったか。
え、私は見てないけど。
そっか、こっちに来たんじゃねえのか。
岸沼くん、篠崎さんと一緒にいたの？
ああ、さっきまでな。あいつ急に様子がおかしくなっちまって。
Yeah, probably as a coping
な
mechanism.
んかこう、悪いもんに取りつかれたみたいな感じで、わけわかんねえこと叫びながらどっか行っちまったんだよ。
Oh. Okay, I think I know like where this is in like the timeline of things.
そうなんだ。心配だね。篠崎さんって霊感とか強いタイプだから、もしかしてさっきの地震と関係あるのかな。
あの地震は。
Kishinuma sure was taking his sweet time. He went off to search the poolside area by himself, citing the heavy rain as an excuse for me to stay indoors while he gallantly got soaked in my place. I went along with it because I thought it seemed unusually chivalrous coming from someone like him. But he's a rank amateur in matters of the spirit, so I was beginning to worry he'd gotten himself attacked or something. And that worry was just starting to turn to panic when.
ダメだ。プールの水抜きはそこになんかあるかと思ったけど、肝心の水抜く手段がねえよ。水圧調整室っつうのがあるから、あそこに入れりゃなんとかなるんだろうけどな。
そう。ここの空気は何か異様な感触だから、手がかりでもあるような気がしたんだけど。
Yeah, the whole area doesn't pass vibe check.
おいおい、まずは雨に凍える俺にお疲れ様の一言だろ。
なんで危ないから俺に任せろなんて言って自分で引き受けたんじゃない。
そうだけどよ。たくちった。
何？
別に。それよりどうすんだよ。
One thing I do remember from the last game is that this place has a way of bringing out the worst in people. It failed its vibe check roll spectacularly.
校舎に戻っても2階に行けないのよね。さっきまでは階段がある玄関側に行けたのに、いつの間にか廊下が分断されちゃってる。
さっき地震みてえな揺れがあったよな。あれのせいか？
そうかも。あの地震は私たちがここへの入り口を開いた時に起こった。私たちの行動がこの建物自体に何か影響を与えてるとしたら。
なんか変なオカルトみてえな話だな。
嫌な言い方。
Uh-oh.
そもそもオカルトというのはラテン語で隠されたものという意味で、日本語に訳すと隠秘学という自然科学と対比された。
Well, there you go, Kishinma. You got her started.
ああ、すまん、俺が悪かった。その話はまた今度聞かせてくれよ。俺だって今起きてんのがまともなことじゃねえってことくらい理解してるさ。この短い時間でどんだけ死体やら幽霊やら見たと思ってんだよ。嫌でも信じちまうよ、お前の言うこと。ま、お前以外の話だったらこうも素直に霊磁場だの異次元だの信じなかったろうけどな。
現実の力って偉大ね。いやおうなく人間に理解を強いてしまうんだから。
そいつが異常な現実だったとしてもな。
とにかく行ける範囲をもう一度調べてみましょう。
Okay. So we're given like everything a once over. What's this? Check the third from the right.
さっき俺が見た時と文章が違うぜ。
きっと何か意味があるのよ。
Third from the right. Does it mean the lockers? Showers? Whoop, whoop, wait, okay. She was right, I believe. Wait, is it meaning like my right or their right? I'm assuming like my right? So 1, 2, 3. Hey! Upon twisting the handle, the tin shower head above spun slightly, and a small bent piece of wire fell out from it onto the
念の
ground.
ために持っとくか。
Also, it's like in dead center, so it's like either way it could have been right. Alright, let's head back. Oh, should probably save. Right here. Stairway is packed tight with desks, making it completely impassable. Yeah. Okay. So, this way. Lockpick gained. Absolutely. Yo, does anybody y'all ever remember like those chests from Skyrim? It is like so easy to break your lockpicks from those things. Ah, so the body that was here before isn't there now. Okay. Which way do I go? Do I want to go like this way, that way? Let's try going this way. I believe like the mapping of all this, like the way you go from place to place, it's kind of like I think it's similar to Spirit Hunter and what was it, Deathmark? Not 100% sure though. I haven't played those games myself. It's a decayed corpse. Based on the outfit and height, it appears to be a junior high school girl. Shobu University Middle School. Mamoru Sukano. What was I talking about? Oh shit, I'm legit having like one of those moments where like I immediately forgot what I was talking about. Door to classroom 4A is locked. Will I be able to use the lockpick?
あの針金使ってみるか。
Yes! Let's try it.
よし、ここは一発鍵開けチャレンジと言ってみるか。
Something strange in your neighborhood. We could call Ghostbusters.
なんだか空き巣みたいね。
俺らの場合、逆になんとか外に出たいんだけどな。と。
Door seems to have been successfully unlocked.
開いた。
使
作りが単純な古い鍵で助かったぜ。
Awesome. Alright, let's go in there and let's see what's in there. I don't like that.
今なんて。
いや、だからこの部屋が変だって。
岸沼くん、前も同じこと言わなかった？うん、この部屋よ。ここ前も見たことある。私たちここであの男の子に。
なんだあのガキ、いつの間に。
It's a sus. Yeah, the music's a dead giveaway.
ダメ！あの子に近づいちゃう。出よう。この部屋良くない感じがする。
確かに妙な気はするけど、部屋の奥になんかあるんだよな。
There's
ちょ
Morty.
っと調べてくるから、お前はここにいろよ。やばいと思ったら俺のことはいいから先に逃げろ。いいな。
また勝手に決めて。気をつけてよ。いい？あの子の目を絶対に見ないで。
ああ、分かったよ。
Alright, so we just gotta not make eye contact. Gotcha. What is this? Some sort of pulling mechanism. That purpose is unknown, but there's a large, conspicuous lever attached to it. Like Charge Ramsey said, "Dead giveaway. The song is."
危ねえもんじゃねえだろうな。
This song is like. It's like that alarm. It's like that alarm sound in the Kill Bill series. It's letting you know shit's about to go down. Hmm? Now where is
なん
that?
か起きたか。
わからないけど、いいから早く戻ってきて。
ああ、すぐ戻る。
Yep. Bye, Morty. Ooh! Yeah, that song, that song is like made me super uneasy. Stop screaming while Morty sits there. Oh god. So I have like no idea where that was. So we might be looking for a while. That's in 5A. Hello?
と目を合わせちゃいけないよ。心が壊れちゃうから。
Gee, don't have a Rick. Wanna be mine? Us? No. This one seems particularly small. It's probably in 5th or 6th grade at most. Renaissance Elementary School, Takashi Hanada. Poor Takashi. There's a red chalk drawing on the board. Looks kind of like a tomato smashed against a wall. Based on the crudely covered shapes and uneven lines, it's likely drawn by an elementary school student. An arrow is pointing to the tomato, the big label written in sloppy letters. Girl Gold Splat. That's alarming. Alright, let's go over here. Oh, there we go. The lever appears to have opened a trap door on the wall, wide enough for a person to fit through.
こっから入れそうだぜ。
なんだか気が進まないわね。ここはプールやさっきの教室よりもまがまがしい気配がある。
だけど、もしかしたら外に出られるかもしれないし。
I wanna. Can I save first? Let's save.
よし。とりあえず一回俺が入って安全かどうかを確認してくるから、篠崎はちょっと待ってろよ。
待って、岸沼くんだけじゃ心配よ。霊感ゼロの素人なんだから。
This room. I say screw that room. Absolutely. It's an old space heater. Fortunately, without fuel, there's no way to light it. What's this? Small chest of some
なん
sort.
だろうな、これ。
Let's take it. It's a small, finely detailed accessory case made from tortoise shell. Its design is long outdated, but the quality of its craftsmanship suggests that it must have been very expensive back in the day. Know about the paranormal sight game? No. Slightly shaking it produces a loud, distinct rattle.
中になんか入ってるみてえだ。音の感じからすると、箱の重さの割に入ってんのは小さいものらしいな。
Not sure if we'll need whatever it is, but we might as well take it with us just in case. A noise from inside the closet. Saving! You might like it. It's a murder mystery, curses of the paranormal, and reviving the dead. I quickly turn around to find Shinozaki excitingly mumbling something to herself in a low tone. Oh my god, look how scary her eyes are. Just seen some streamers like Prim Rosarin playing it. Next time I get a payday, I might be able to see if I can get it. Her whole body was slanted with her head leaning against the wall. She was completely focused on one specific section of the empty floor.
篠崎？
だから余計なことだって。
どうしたんだよ。余計なことって、この箱のことか。
Shinozaki then began repeatedly banging her head against the wall. The motion was almost rhythmic, as if in time with the ticks of a clock or metronome.
おいよせ、ふざけてんなら怒るぜ。
She's morbing? Our girl got possessed.
いつもあんたは言ったよね。友達だからってね。自分の身は自分で。何よその目を。待ちなさいよ。喉が焼けるみたいだ。臭いんだよ。そうだ、走らなきゃ。姉様どうして。お前も死んで。
After stumbling around almost drunkenly for a few moments, Shinozaki suddenly took off running. She leaped through the trap door and out into the hall.
なんだってんだよ、あいつ。って見送ってる場合じゃねえ。連れ戻さねえと。
Quick, get the belt. Oh, we gotta slap that bitch
な
back
か
to
なか興味
reality.
深いですね、彼女。
Hello.
誰だ。
Oh, I recognize that voice. I'm not certain where she came from, nor when or how she got here. She seemed to be the same age as me. She looked mostly normal, but her eyes were much less vibrant than they should have been, appearing flat and lifeless, like those of a dead fish. Her name was Naho Seinoki.
霊能者兼物書き兼高校生といったところでしょうか。生前はという注釈付きですけど。
生前ってことは、まさか幽霊なのか。
遺憾ながらそういうことになりますね。
てめえもあのガキの仲間ってわけかよ。篠崎に何しやがった。俺たちをこんなとこに閉じ込めてどうしようってんだ。
あら、それは誤解です。どちらかといえば私も被害者。まあそれだけではないですけれど。
そっか、あんたもここに閉じ込められて、それで。
それより今の彼女、大した才能をお持ちのようで。
I don't trust her eyes.
そうだ、篠崎。
待ちなさい。あなたが彼女と長く付き合うつもりなら、私の話を聞いておくのは損にならないと思いますよ。
付き合うだと。手短に頼むぜ。
Oh yeah, I totally got the reference. I think I've seen that episode.
その冷静な判断、好感が持てます。
で、篠崎の才能って。
霊媒や巫女、シャーマンといえば分かりやすいでしょうか。自然科学では定義しづらいおぼろな存在。要するに霊や神といったものに自分の体を貸して権限させる。口寄せとか神下ろしとか悪魔つきとか言われる行いをするものです。
イタコンみたいなもんか。
ええ、あなたも見たように彼女はこの場に吹き溜まっていた死者たちの思念を取り込んでアウトプットしていました。いくらこの天神小学校が特別な状態にあるとはいえ、霊そのものではなく、こんな残りかすのような思念を。私が見てきた中ではかなりの才能と言って差し支えないと思います。
そんなもんが才能だって？あいつはあんたとは違うんだぜ。
ここを抜け出すつもりなら、ただの無知無力な人間よりも有利だと思いますけれどね。ただし制御できればの話ですが。
制御？
あれが自分をコントロールしている状態だとでも？彼女は抜群に感度が高いアンテナを頭に24時間くっつけているようなもの。
It sort of makes sense. If a feeling is like, or emotion is like strong enough to linger in a place for an extended period of time, I guess it makes sense for someone else to pick up on it.
でも周波数を選ぶどころか、スイッチのオンオフの仕方さえまだ身につけていない。あのままではいずれ回線がショートして壊れてしまうか、受信した電波を垂れ流すだけのガラクタになってしまうか。
篠崎が元に戻らねえってのかよ。
さあどうでしょう。それは彼女とあなた次第。
頼む、一緒に来て篠崎を助けてやってくれ。
ごめんなさい、それはできません。私も私の大切な人を探していますから。
Oh, okay, bye.
私がしてあげられるのはこれくらいです。もっともこれがいい方へ転がるかその逆か、それもまたあなた方次第。幸運を。
Oh dear.
また地震か。
This was a big one. I really couldn't stand up. I looked at my knees on the floor. I couldn't even tell you how long it lasted. It felt like it would never end. But eventually, little by little, it did subside. Naho was not very helpful. Yeah, probably could have done more, but like she's preoccupied whatever she's doing. I guess she felt like a piece of advice was all that she can spare at the moment. I stood back up and surveyed my surroundings. But as expected, the ghost of the girl was nowhere to be seen anymore. And this particular quake felt like it shook the very foundation of the entire building. Shinozaki was all I had on my mind. She was in serious danger.
なんだかわかんねえけどよ。だけどあいつだけは守んなきゃなんねんだ。何があってもよ。
Oh yeah.
篠崎！ったく、あいつ俺のこと心霊現象素人みてえに言いやがったくせに。自分があんなざまになっちまっちゃ世話ねえぜ。
Spoken like a true man.
そうだったんだ。岸沼くんと篠崎さんも大変だったんだね。
鈴本も一人でよく頑張ったな。森重は一緒じゃねえのか。
してるんだけどね。
Oh, I don't know. It's been like a really long time since I've seen Boondocks.
まああいつのことだからどうせ無事だろう。幽霊見てさ、シェイクスピアの歌劇を彷彿とさせるなとか言って眉間にシワ寄せてんじゃねえの。俺と鈴本がこうして会えたんだ。あいつともすぐに会えるって。
そうだよね。きっと会えるよね。
Hell yeah. Gotta look on the bright side.
廊下がつながったおかげで探す場所が増えちまったけどな。
でも一人で探すより二人で探す方が絶対にいいよ。
だな。いつもの鈴本らしくなってきたじゃねえの。じゃあ気合い入れてみんなを探しに行くか。
しげに近くにいることは分かったんだから、私頑張れるよ。絶対見つけるからね。
I do get like clips from Boondocks like every once in a while popping up on my feed. I think my favorite of those clips was like when Freeman and Ruckus were playing chess and Freeman started laughing. Then Ruckus just went, "You know what? Fuck you and everybody that live in your house." That was hilarious. The movie theater one was funny too. I don't think I remember that one.
とその前におトイレ。
お前な。
ごめん、ずっと怖くて緊張してたからかな。急にお腹が。舞台の前にもたまにあるんだけど。
そんじゃそれもついでに探すか。
Show was pretty good. There's a gap in the floor. Board has been laid across it as a makeshift bridge, but it's a bit unstable after the quake. Best to cross with care. Okay. Oh, they're already crossing. Stairwell is completely packed with dust, making it virtually impassable. Fortunately, that last earthquake seems to have knocked many of them loose. With two people working in tandem, it shouldn't take very long to clear a path.
この机どうしようか、岸沼くん。
無理すりゃこのままでも通れるかもしれねえけど、崩れると危ねえからな。
うん、片付けちゃおう。
Oh yeah, safer bet.
よかった、トイレだ。ごめん、私ちょっと行ってくるね。
ああ、近くにいるから何かあったらすぐ呼べよ。
ちょっと離れててよ。聞こえちゃったら嫌だし。お腹壊しちゃったかな。もうやば。使えるトイレがあってよかった。よいしょっと。あれ、なんだろう。どっかにお腹ぶつけたのかな。あざ になってる。
Oh shit. When did this happen? And how? Even if I hit my stomach on something, who would ever heard of someone's belly getting bruised? Y'all remember in like the last chapter when Seiko had a mark on her neck? It looks like it's the same with Mayu. Took a closer look and found myself momentarily breathless.
なんなのこれ。
Reddish purple bruise was like fault lines, emanating in all directions, with my belly button serving as the epicenter. It almost looked like a weirdly colored spider web attached to my skin.
どうした？
なんでもない。すぐ行くから。お待たせ。超すっきり。
おう。
それより岸沼くん、離れててって言ったのに。
え、いや、鈴本がでけえ声出したから来たんだよ。大丈夫だったのか？
ごめんごめん。あと、岸沼くんはいいの？トイレ。
ああ、いや、男子便所に入るとよ、なんかいるんだよ、男の霊が。開けるなーとか言うの。
落ち着けないね。じゃあ気を取り直して篠崎さん探しましょ
Oh my god, I remember that guy.
あ、
う。なんで私あのあざのこと黙ってるんだろう。男の子に見せるのが恥ずかしいから？そうじゃない。
I kept hoping this was all in my imagination. All nothing but a nightmare. But it sure felt real. And that was the scariest part of it all. Maybe I was sick. Maybe I needed to go to the hospital. I couldn't stand all this uncertainty. I didn't say anything about it. I just walked with Kishinuma all throughout the school building in search of Shinozaki. I thought maybe if I went with him, I might run into Shigo along the way, or at least find some clue as to his whereabouts, but no such luck. Our search eventually led us back down to 1F, having covered all our other bases. We set our sights on the pool, but just as we approached the locker room, oh my god! A girl who looked to be around middle school age had been laid flat on the floor. Both her arms bound and her eyes and mouth were covered with sash-like strips of cloth. She was obviously being held against her will. She was kicking both legs, writhing all around, frantically trying to break free from her bindings, but it didn't seem likely that she would succeed. What kind of sick joke is this? It was only after saying that I noticed the bruises on her legs.
あの足の変な形のあざ、私のお腹のと似てる。 気のせい。
Regardless of what caused them or how they might relate to my own injuries, the girl had markings like rope burns, only visible on her slender thighs. There were particular bruises that looked almost like letters, as if they signified something that was just beyond our ability to decipher.
おい鈴本、何ぼーっとしてんだよ。
ごめん。頑張って。今すぐほどいてあげるからね。
待て。よく見てみろよ、鈴本。
Kishinuma grabbed my arm to hold me back. I was a bit confused, but did as he suggested, and it didn't take long for me to see the problem. Strips of cloths holding the girl to the floor seemed to be rolls of gauze. And whoever bound her like this did a number. The gauze stretched haphazardly across the room's furnishing. What kind of messed up BDSM is? No. Someone is absolutely sick in the head. Several strands of it were then projected upwards to the top of a nearby cubby shell. They were wrapped around the neck of a plaster bust. From there, they extended up to the ceiling where they unwrapped tightly around the handle of a bucket suspended in the air. Suspended right above the girl. In other words, if we put on any of the bandages the wrong way, or moved any dust, the plaster bust might fall. And if that happens...
天井のバケツがひっくり返って中身があの子の上に。
何が入ってんだあれ。動かして大丈夫なのか。
だけどのんびりしてたら。
The girl was thrashing wildly, unable to move or see, and too scared to call out. Sadly, this wasn't helping at all. It only served to pull the plaster bust closer and closer to the edge of the shell. It was impossible to say whether or not she had any inkling of the threat that loomed literally right above her head. It seemed increasingly likely that this was the intent behind the trap. If the victim attempted to escape, she would only wind up killing herself.
どうしよう。どうしたらいいの。
落ち着け。要は天井のバケツさえ取り外しちまえば。
でも岸沼くん、手が届く？まず顔の包帯をほどいて安心させてあげた方が。早く決めないと。
Okay, let me stay right here. This might take a few tries.
そうだな。このまま暴れられたら助ける前に石膏像が落ちてしまうかもしんねえし。よし、待ってろ。すぐ顔の包帯取ってやるから。
She should have heard every word Kishinuma was saying, but she didn't seem to be calming down in the slightest. With all the layers of bandages crisscrossed over her ears, maybe she couldn't understand us. Unable to see, unable to hear, and too frightened to scream. I think I'd squirm too if I were in her position.
くそ、念入りに巻きやがって。よっしゃ、ほどけたぜ。見えるか？落ち着け。あんま暴れると。やべえ。
Oh shit.
落ち着いて。私を見て。慌てないで。冷静 静にゆっくり息をしてみて。そうそうだよ、大丈夫、平気だからね。すぐ助けてあげるから。はい。
Whew, little slap back to reality. Gradually, the girl began to calm down. I gently stroked her cheek where I just slapped it. Tears were welling up in both our eyes. I closed mine and nodded my
いい
head.
子だね。もう少しだけ我慢できる？じっとしてれば何も怖くないからね。はい、もう平気です。私ここにいるからね。もうちょっと頑張って。岸沼くん、棚の上の石膏像が落ちないようにしばらく押さえててくれる？
おう、わかった。
きつく結んである。でもよし、ほどけたよ。大丈夫？立てる？ダメみたいです。膝が震えて。じゃあしばらく座ってよっか。無理しなくていいよ。
Put my arms around her, and only then did I realize what she meant. She was shaking from head to toe, more violently than I'd ever felt before. She must have been frightened out of her mind.
ああり何？ありがとうございます。
Aww.
そうだよね、怖かったもんね。
こんな大人っぽい鈴本初めて見たかもしんねえ。なんつうか女ってすげえよな。
Very dated.
森重に頼りっぱなしのこいつもそのうちゆい先生みてえな人になんのかな。
本当にありがとうございました。お二人は命の恩人です。
Oh, I recognize her. Sort of. I can't remember who she is exactly.
無事でよかった。
まさかリアルで命の恩人なんて言われる日が来ようとはな。
私は小笠原奈々って言います。武蔵川女子中学校の1年です。私は鈴本真由、よろしくね。で、こっちの柄の悪いお兄さんは岸沼よしきくん。
柄の悪いは余計だ鈴本。そういうとこは森重の影響か。1年ってことはサトシの妹より1個下か。タッパあるしなんかしっかりしてんな。
やっぱりゆかちゃんもこの学校のどこかにいるのかな。持田くんとはぐれてなければいいんだけど。岸沼さんと鈴本さんも誰かを探しているんですか？
Her eyes are actually really pretty, though. It's like a really pretty shade of blue.
クラスの友達5人と副担任の先生と、それに友達の妹さん。まだ私たちもどういう状況なのかはっきりわからないんだけど、きっとみんなもどこかで私たちを探してると思うの。そうなんですか。 実は私も友達とはぐれてしまって、それでみんなを探しているうちに。
どこの誰にあんなひでえ目に遭わされたんだ？
わからないです。ナリちゃんたちを探している途中で、いきなり後ろから目隠しをされて。
You know what? I think I have an idea of who it is.
ものすごい力で縛り付けられて、多分だけど大きな男の人だと思います。
Okay, so two suspects.
大きな男か。鈴本、心当たりあるか？
だって生きてる人に会ったこと自体、岸沼くんとこの子だけだもん。
どうやら人玉や幽霊のガキ以外にもろくでもねえやつがうろついてるみてえだな。
Uh-oh. Nana suddenly planted both arms firmly at her sides, shrunk into herself, and began shaking again. She's probably thinking about what had happened to
その
her.
話はもういいでしょ、岸沼くん。
あ、終わり。
私ちょっとこの子とプールの方行ってくるから、岸沼くんはここで待っててくれる？行こう。外は雨が降ってるからお水あるよね。はい。
おいおい、何言ってんだ。危ねえだろ。喉が渇いたんなら俺が雨水汲んできてやるよ。
What?
お、ね、か、い。ここで待ってて。何かあったらすぐに呼ぶからね。
うわ、分かったよ。気をつけろよ。
Yo, Mayu is like.
ごめんね、岸沼くんって鈍感だから。いえ、こちらこそすみません。しょうがないよ。あんな怖いことされたら私だって。ここなら他に人もいないから遠慮なく洗っちゃいなよ。なんだったら私あっち向いてよっか。
This is wild. It is, yeah.
はい、そうしてもらえると。わかった。
I walked over to the wall where the roof's overhang offered some protection from the rain, waited for Nana to finish up. Taking this time to look around, I noticed that the whole building was surrounded by dense forest. Theoretically, we could climb the fence and leave, but we'd just be treading a creepy dark school for creepy dark school for creepy dark woods. Could we survive out there? And excuse me. And would we actually be able to get home? I just wanted to find Shig. He'd be able to look at the situation coolly and rationally, without flipping around and getting all emotional like me. I just needed to find him, to see his face. Shig. I was starting to get teary-eyed again when I noticed Nana lazily running towards me. As she neared, she slowed to a walk.
冷たい。体温ですぐに乾くよ。あとは香水でもかけておけば。
We were both completely soaked from head to toe. but I was confident we'd drive quickly enough once we get back inside the school building. And since I happen to have some travel fragrance in my pouch, I took it and spritzed a little on around Nana's skirt.
この香り、ロルチェのサンライトイエロー。当たり。最近お気に入りのフレグランス。私も好きです。お小遣い少ないから今は安いの使ってるけど。じゃあここを脱出したらさ、私のを分けてあげる。本当ですか？私演劇部の公演の時絶対つけます。今度初舞台なんです。演劇部？奇遇だね。私も高校の演劇部入ってるんだ。
ああ。
そうなんですか？役者さんですよね。役もやるけど、本書いたり服作ったり、部員が多くないのもあるんだけど、演劇に関すること全部が楽しくって。すごい。何でもできちゃうんですね。ナナちゃん、ナナちゃんって呼んでいい？はい、もちろん。私のこともマユって呼んでね。ナナちゃんってスタイルいいから、もしよかったら今度服作らせてよ。いいんですか？でも私なんかよりもっとスタイルいい子がいるんです。ナリちゃんって言って私の幼なじみなんですけど、本当に宝塚みたいな。それから千早ちゃんっていう子はお姫様みたいに可愛くて。じゃあそのお友達も探して一緒に帰ろう。私と岸沼くんも協力するから、ナナちゃんも私の友達探すの手伝ってくれる？
Aw, they're hitting it off immediately. That's so cute.
はい、マユさん。風邪ひいちゃうから、そろそろ中に戻ろっか。
After everything that just went down, it is probably good to focus on positive things for now and then, try to unpack it all when they get out.
そういえばナナちゃん、その太もものとこのあざってどうしたの？え？あれ、気がつきませんでした。ひょっとしたら捕まった時についたのかも。怖くてあんまり覚えてないんですけど。そう、ごめん、変なこと聞いちゃったね。お待たせ。
They're on her, those bruises are on her inner thighs too, so that's where a lot of blood vessels are. Nice, yeah. Focus on the positives and then try to keep a hopeful outlook on the situation they're in.
ああ、遅かったから心配したぜ。
Arteries. I was meaning arteries, not blood vessels.
女の子の身だしなみは時間がかかるの。ねえ岸沼くん、しげ兄たちを探しながらナナちゃんのお友達も探してあげてもいい？
当たり前だろ。さっさとみんなを探して帰ろうぜ。そんじゃ行くか。はい。
There's also some slight concern, because I remember you get a game over in the last game when Ayumi ends up in a pool and drowns while she was possessed. They didn't seem to have noticed anything going on, so I'm hoping that she's not there. Which way am I going? I have no idea where I'm going. Maybe this way?
ねえ岸沼くん、あれなんだろう。
よく見えないけど、なんかに光が反射してるな。
Ooh, shiny!
拾えないかな。
いや、無理だろう。この真下に地下倉庫でもあんのか、結構深い穴みてえだし。何かはしごかロープでもあるといいんだが。
Okay. So we can't go that way, so probably... this way? What's this? There's a crumpled up scrap of paper inside one of the shoe cuppies. It's a bit heavy, suggesting it serves as packaging for some object wadded up within. Unraveling it reveals a small pile of long, whitish, stubby objects that at first seemed like they may be candles or something, but in actuality,
指。人間の。
oh, I was thinking teeth. That's much worse. 10 in total. Every finger from both of some unfortunate victim's hands. The blood was still very much wet, too, indicating that not much time has passed since these digits were severed. Wet soil was lodged under each fingernail, and faint remnants of color here and there further indicated that the owner of these fingers had painted nails.
このネイル。
Oh no.
ナナちゃん。なんでもありません。気のせいだと思います。
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, better like hurry up and get to the end of this chapter. See, which it was 5A that was like freaking me out, right? So let's go over here. Or was it 4A? I legit cannot remember. Alright, there's a door we can't open, so... Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and end stream here. And we'll figure out next time. I actually did make like some pretty good progress with this chapter though. So, thank you for joining and thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you next time. Bye!